Hi, if you're like many people, you might wonder how you can improve your communications. And often communication is considered to be just the words we use. Actually, in actual fact, we have different ways of communicating. So we use our body language, and that's the biggest part of communicating. So how do we move with our body? Are we confident? Are we sort of in a depressive kind of mood? How are we showing up in the world? It's very important. Also, the tonality we use to communicate with is very, very important as well. So you might say something in a stern tone, but mean something different altogether. And how you say what you say conveys different things altogether. So just consider this for example. The dog bit the man. So that's only got a few words in it. The dog bit the man. There's 5 words in there. But what if I was to say it differently with inflection? The dog, as in the only dog, bit the man. So the dog bit the man. The dog bit the man. Not the cat, not the lion, not the tiger, but the dog. The dog bit the man. He didn't suck, he didn't lick, he bit him. The dog bit the man, as opposed to the woman or the child or anything else. So there's the 5 different things. And it's where the emphasis goes depends on what that sentence means, although it's the same sentence physically. Now, I don't know about you, but have you ever noticed that sometimes you get a text message and you may be in a bit of a bad mood that day? And when you read the message back, you automatically put a negative spin on the contents and the context of the message. I know years ago I had an argument, minor dispute with an old colleague of mine, and all I did was send him a message and it had 2 words in it. And the first word was thank, and the second word was you. Very innocent, you'd think. But for some reason he had a bad day and he interpreted it that I was having a moan about something that he hadn't done. In actual fact, I was just thanking him for doing what he did do. It was all resolved easily. That brings me back to my next point. So my next point is this. Although we're all speaking English in this instance, people tend to speak based on a specific language preference. So there's 3 key ones. There's visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. So the visual words are look, view, vision, sight, distance. All of those things are visual based words. Then there's the auditory words, the hearing words. So listen, hear, I'm all ears, that sounds good to me. Yeah, those words are auditory based. And then we have the kinesthetic words for feelings. So we can say that feels good to me, I've got a firm grasp of that, I've got butterflies in my stomach, all these things. So they're the feeling words. Now, when you listen to a conversation with somebody, listen intently with your ears. That's what they're for. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a purpose. If you listen to what they're saying, you can catch the odd word and pick out which sensory predicate base they're from. So which language are they using? Are they visual in this context? Are they auditory in this context? Or are they kinesthetic in this context? But when you know, you can improve your communication skills with that person directly. Because what happens is this. They start saying, it looks like it's going to rain. And you say, yep, I see what you mean. I hope it looks better later on today for you. And it feels a lot smoother. Using kinesthetic language, that it feels a lot smoother. I'm sure you've been in a meeting before where somebody's been speaking, you've not even noticed probably, but somebody's been speaking in a visual base, somebody's been speaking in an auditory base, and although it's the same conversation, the same topic, it just doesn't quite seem to match somewhere. And it's because of this. This is one of the reasons why. So you can use this skill from now really. So every conversation you have moving forward, there's no reason in the world why you can't start implementing this, listening, detecting, and then using that same language system back with the other person. And you actually help them to communicate with you, because all they want to do is get their message across. And all you want to do is understand them and get your message across as well. So I hope you found this video interesting. I've enjoyed making it. And the cliffs behind me, by the way, are down near Folkestone in the UK. It's a place called Samphire Hoe. And when the Channel Tunnel was dug out, and the France is just over there in my vision, the visual word, then what they did, all the spoil from the tunnel was dumped here, and it was created into this large, it's almost a nature reserve now, it's just sitting there, and it's a lovely spot to come to. So if you fancy popping down to Folkestone, that's Samphire Hoe, and this is me. I'm Jason, NLP trainer, NLP master practitioner and certified hypnotherapist, and I look forward to dealing with you very soon. Take care.